everybody, welcome back to my channel and to another vlog. Today we are off on another little road trip, we being purely, purely Sir Banksy and I. Okay, you can have one more before we leave. Actually, you can have half of one. Can you bite it in half without taking it? Am I risking my, have the whole thing. We're off on a solo outing because, and I know I say this often, but this really is, a spontaneous one. And when I say spontaneous, like this really was. It was planned at like 2-3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. We are heading to Launceston to put a few demons to bed. Is that the right terminology? Basically to fight our fears, because we are heading for a cross-country schooling session with the legend that is Simon Grieve. Now, if you don't know who Simon is, then you might have been hiding under a rock. Simon is a 5-star event rider and he is based at Field Farm, which is where the first series of SUKO, Swipe Up Kick On, was filmed back in August last year. And obviously when we were up there, he had intended, or he was going to be, the primary teacher of all of the sessions. However, he actually suffered a bad fall cross country. I feel like maybe I shouldn't be talking about this today. Why have I started my engine as well? It means you won't be able to hear me. That's better. I'm actually on time. I'm 10 minutes earlier than I planned to leave, so I've got time to do a quick intro. Yeah, he had we won't talk about the fall, but basically he's on holiday down in Cornwall. Cut this long story short. And he was going to come and visit myself and Em whilst down here, obviously, and sadly Em is away on holiday, which is why I'm having to go and do things solo, but it is good for me. I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zone. Will admit I don't like it, but I'm making myself do it, and I've told myself this morning that anytime I feel nervous, I'm changing my mindset to excited. If I think I'm going to say, oh, I'm feeling nervous, I'm saying, no, I'm feeling excited, because the word excited does make you smile. Simon is down here on holiday at the moment, and I saw on Facebook the other day that Launceston, following their BE, that I sadly did withdraw from, is open for schooling up until tomorrow, which is Friday. So I have switched around my days off from work and messaged Simon, because I knew he was leaving today, and said, do you fancy earning some pennies or pounds on your way home, because this venue is literally 2 minutes off the A30 that you will be driving up on your way home. And he said, of course Tina, I would absolutely, and I mean it, he did say it, love to meet you there. I'm not exaggerating. He said it would be fun and he would be very, very keen to. So let's get on the road, let's not be late, even though I think I'm early, and let's head up there. Now, when I said I will be fighting fears and putting demons to bed, it's primarily because, and lots of you, if you've been here a long time, will probably remember, Launceston used to always be my absolute all-time favourite venue to compete at. It's where back in 2017, as we'll shut properly, let's check the tap locker. Yeah, it's where back in 2017 we actually won our first ever BE, our first ever win on a 22.8 double clear. Love to achieve that again one day. And it's where we did our first ever 100 track as well. So I just want to be able to regain my love and fall back in love with Launceston. Fingers crossed that's going to happen today. The reason I fell out of love is because, also, if you've watched the vlogs, you may remember that last year is where sadly we had to retire in the riding club 100 qualifiers, because it turned out Banksy did have bruised soles. He was really struggling on the hard ground, and it was obviously upsetting because I asked him to jump on hard ground and then he was out of action for a few weeks. But also it was frustrating because it did really damage my confidence, because although I knew he stopped primarily because of his feet, it has still made me, in the back of my head, just lose my confidence with jumping their trichanas for some reason. So I'm hoping we are going to put those demons to bed today so that I can get back to competently jumping 100 tracks again, because now whenever I look at course pictures online I go, oh, it's got a tricana, I don't want to go, which is stupid because we have never had issues with trichanas before, but try telling your head that when we have had a problem at it. I did say to Simon about this issue, so I'm hoping he's going to help me overcome that today. yeah, along with me overcoming my fear of going out solo, which is something I don't like to do. I know that there probably won't be that much footage because obviously Simon's teaching. I don't want to burden him with the camera as well. I might ask him to get a couple of shots, but not an excessive amount. I have got my Insta360, which I'll wear on my chest, but again, I do need to and want to focus on ensuring I'm learning and getting the most out of my lesson as possible, because it's a rare opportunity that I get to tackle a course in Cornwall with the likes of Simon. So yeah, let's get on the road, let's get there, and fingers crossed it all goes to plan. What I might do is leave you now with my little outing that I went to last night whilst I drive up there. My dressage tests. I went and did solo dressage. Oh, sorry, Siri, he doesn't understand that I went to dressage, nor did I, Siri. I shocked myself. Yeah, I'll leave you with, let's pop the seatbelt on, my tests. I'm chuffed. I went and did dressage solo. I didn't tell anybody I was going. I got a last minute entry, pushed myself, did it, and yeah, it was really rewarding. So I'm hoping today will also feel the same. But here's my prelim 12 and my novice 27, which I'm delighted to say I got 71% for the prelim and 70 for the novice. So yeah, just chuffed. I'm so pleased I did it. Banksy was such a good boy. Let's hope he's the same today, because at the end of the day, cross country is, or was always, our favourite phase, and I need to get back to it being that. I have set some goals following on from Cameron's lesson last week, which I will talk to you about towards the end of this video, because I want to make sure all goes well today before admitting them out loud. Right, getting on the road. Bye-bye, see you when we get there.
So, Tina, I've come on here to evaluate your dressage test, just like you asked me to. First of all, super, super proud of you for getting out and, unbeknown to all of us, going to do some dressage. Really, really exciting. And obviously you did absolutely amazing. So, yeah, I can't wait to watch it. So, I'm just pressing play now. This is the first time I've seen it, so this really will be my initial reactions. Right. Very nice entry. I know we always talk about down the centre line, you want to have a little bit more touch towards medium, so I think you could have had a little bit more impulsion down the centre line. I like the connection you had, but you've now just gone onto a circle. I think the whole thing is looking pleasant, but there's always room for improvement. That could just be a little touch on the braver side, I think, at the moment. Just watching you do a circle. But again, loving the connection. He looks like he's in a nice contact. I'm really pleased with the contact. Position looks good. Yeah, I think if I was a dressage judge, in order for me to give you an 8 now, we just want a little bit more impulsion. The trot walk trot was nice. I feel like maybe you could have done a couple more jog steps before the trot walk. But I liked the upwards. And the upwards into canter was good. But again, perhaps we just could have made sure the hind leg was there into the transition. Canter itself is looking gorgeous. It's all the jumping we've been doing, clearly. Really, really nice. Yeah, the canter's got more impulsion to it, which the trot was lacking. From this angle, you can see how straight you were in the medium. But I think the lack of expression is coming from just the general lack of bravery and impulsion in the trot throughout the whole test, if I'm being totally honest. I'm just going to question whether you had the hind leg quick enough so that when you then asked for the medium, it was there ready and waiting a little bit. You know, you almost need to think about with the dressage like we did with the jumping, whatever trot you first get from him, get a better one, and then start your test. Good position of the half tens, looks nice. Maybe just falling in a touch on the left shoulder, but well corrected. Again, I feel that trot canter transition, if you'd have ridden the trot a little bit more positive for the first half of the circle, it then would have meant the trot canter transition would have been a little bit rounder because the hind leg would have been there. I almost always think you have to have a touch of medium trot feel into the canter in order to have them pushing straight away into the canter. But again, the canter work really nice, really good. Exactly the same for the second medium. Really, it was, the medium wasn't the problem, it was just a result of the slower hind leg throughout. Don't know where we were meant to go in the walk then. I'm just going to rewind that for a sec. Oh God, no. Oh, okay. I don't know whether to blame the cooler or you there. But well done for not letting that flap you, because old you know, not to be mean, but maybe would have got a little bit flapped from that slight miscommunication. Lovely transition up into the trot from the walk down the centre line. Really nice and soft. And lovely halt. Very nice halt. Really, really, really good, Tina. Oh, I'm so proud of that. So proud. And first of all, as I said, really proud you actually got out there and did it. Considering dressage, of course, is your favourite phase. I think the main thing I'd say about the whole test is it was interesting. I know I like to ramble. I did a little bit of dressage judging the other day, and from that dressage judge perspective, the main thing I was saying all day was more impulsion needed, more impulsion needed. You know, show me you really want to be in the arena. Like, there's purpose to the work. And I think in the trot, for you, that was the main thing lacking. I think the canter had nice impulsion. But as I said, that's what we've been doing with the jumping recently. But I just feel the trot work was just lacking that little bit of look at me. Thinking, can I just have that hind leg a little bit quicker? Just to catch my attention and wake me up as a dressage judge. You know, you got to really wake me up to get those 8s out of me. But also then it would have meant the medium trot would have been easier and the trot canter transitions would have been easier. So I think the main takeaway is, just like with the jumping, whatever canter you get a better one, get a better one. I think just before you go into the test, whatever trot you get a better one. Get a better one and then start your test, knowing that it might, you know, dry up a little bit on you throughout the test. So you might as well start with a brilliant trot. But really, really pleased with that. Really well done.
Right, I arrived quite a while ago. I was massively early, on time, organised. Banks is partly tacked up, and I've just spent 20 minutes on the phone to Cameron talking about last night's dressage. He has told me, and you might have just seen it before now, that if I send it to him, he will do a voiceover and critique it. He did say he saw my medium trot on my Instagram reel last night and he was not impressed with it. He knows I can do a better one. So we do say we like firm but fair tuition, and I do think he's been a little bit firm by saying we can do a little one, a better one, a little one, a better one, we can do a better one. But he's also being fair in enabling me. The thought process of it is still a new move to us, but an upward transition requires more contact, not less, and I literally just threw his head at him and went, go! But please don't canter. So that is definitely going to be something that we will work on at our next flat work lesson. But for now, I'm going to get him out, get a stud or two in, get his back boots on. I've done his front, done his saddle, and then I think in about 10 minutes time, Simon will be here. So I will hand the camera over to him, but as I said, I'm not going to burden him with it. I do want to make sure that I benefit from this lesson. If the boy wakes up, he's looking very sleepy all of a sudden. Did just have a little drinky, didn't you? I think you've been munching all the way up, which is why you're now suddenly snoozing. And yeah, we'll just see how we get on. I will put on my Insta360. I know that lots of you have enjoyed the footage from that because it actually shows like my hands and well, when I edit it properly it does, my hands, his neck, and where we're going in a bit more of the surroundings and what we're jumping, as opposed to when the GoPro head cam primarily just shows the horse's ears bobbing up and down. You don't really even see the jump that we go over. That's very good for beach galloping, I think, but the Insta360 is definitely proving to be the one for behind the ears actual riding footage, and you can see what I'm actually like contending with and doing whilst on Banksy's back. Right, let's not think I have loads of time and not have loads of time. Definitely need to be studying up and getting him out. And fingers crossed Simon will be here in about 10 minutos.
Shine on me, shine on me. Shine on me, shine on me. I've been going out of my head. I've been waiting for someone to get me.
Ta-da! Looking like you've had a sunny holiday in Cornwall.
Yeah, I have. It's been great. It's definitely
we
worth
won't
going
show
down
off
to
your
Cornwall.
burnt legs. And a surfing lesson.
Yeah, and a surfing lesson.
Are you going to be taking that up then, or is
I
it?
loved it. I loved it. I've got to be a bit careful because I've had surgery on this, and so I don't want to mess that up. But
No, it's surprising actually when you fall off how much of an impact the sea is, isn't it?
and also like, it's quite hard work doing all
It's
that.
very hard work.
But I loved
will
it.
admit I did have a couple of lessons last year, and I actually still have a lesson in lieu that I haven't used, and that's a whole year ago because it was for my birthday last year, which is really bad actually. It means I've left it a whole 12 months since I last actually attempted it.
But what I loved was like they gave me this one lesson, which was quite a long lesson, but it's given me all the tools I need to literally all I need to do
practice
is just
yourself, exactly.
get a board
Yeah.
and a suit and
Yeah.
go out and do it myself.
Ah, well, we'll have to do that on camera next time you come
Yes,
down.
yes.
But for today, we're heading out on Launceston cross country course. I've explained to you, look, I'm actually shaking. I shouldn't be. Right, I've told myself I'm not being, anytime I feel like I'm going to be nervous, I'm going to say I'm excited
Good girl.
to make myself
Perfect.
smile. He loves it. We all know he loves it. I've just got to get over my silly fear of he might not jump the chicane.
Got to get in the right zone.
Yeah, I've got to get in the right zone. So I guess we're going to start with a few nice fences first.
Definitely.
I'm pretty sure the course is still flagged, which is good. That's always
Perfect.
nice when you've got
Yeah.
flags on fences, isn't it? Anything else from camp that you think that I need to focus on before we start?
I think it's your mentality is the most important thing with all of this.
Yeah.
Because you can do it all.
Yeah.
It's the mentality.
And wanting to do it, I think,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, and I do want to do it today. So I've said we're not focusing on camera. I'm going to ask Simon if he can maybe get a couple of snippets on a phone, but this is staying here. We're not going to be using it. It's very hard to film through when you're not used to using it because the back screen's quite glary. I know my dad really struggles when he uses it. So that's going in the car. I'm going to get on. And we're going to
Then we're gonna go and have a great time.
Yeah, and we're going to go and have a great time. And I'll come back buzzy, happy, excited Tina at the end. Very, very grateful to you for calling in and doing this. I said you did agree willingly, didn't you? I didn't actually have to like beg.
No, it's perfect. I mean, literally, I was driving past on my way back from my holiday. So
Exactly.
Perfect.
Thanks. Right, excited and in the zone mode, switching on once I've locked the car.
Isn't it?
It's really good.
It's really good.
It's on 4K settings, Simon. I guess that's a throwback to you vlogging at camp.
Oh yeah.
I found that brilliant.
So staying soft.
Everyone says to him when he wants to change. Just says the word.
Soft on his back. And again forward, but staying soft on his back and then asking him to come back using your body.
Are you ready? Oh, look at your perked ears. What do they say? Turn around, shall we? 3, 2. You're excited. Go. Good boy. It's Simon, don't you dare. It's Simon, don't you dare. See, that was me. We would never do that.
So you've got to really try. So go, we'll jump on its head. Go around and just get him so forward, and don't increase too much on the last few strides. You want to create the energy out there and support him, yeah?
I just stopped him then.
Yeah, so don't worry. You just want to be really positive. Okay, we'll come back to this.
I've done that millions of times. Ooh. I just gone, oh, it's bigger.
But this is a really, you've got to try and think that this is actually a really nice fence.
Yeah.
It is. I know it's a big fence, but it's got a really nice ground line.
Yeah.
And he's got loads of ability. He's got the scope and ability to be able to do it. You just need to believe in that.
Yeah.
Do you want to come back to this later and we'll talk a few more?
Yeah.
We'll talk this at the end.
Yeah. Good boy. Do the 100 one. That's not a good line. Bringing them up to me, am I? Okay.
Quite a good way of just following it slightly.
Okay.
And also just slightly blocking him. So just make sure that you keep your hand low enough.
Okay, thank you.
When you're travelling forward. Body up. There we go.
Good boy. I was almost going for a longer one than him then, but...
All the way to this. When you drop him and lose him, that's when he's going to go...
No.
Mate, if you're not winning.
Yeah, if you don't want to go over it, nor will I.
Yeah, exactly.
Good boy. Bless him.
Body up. Leg, leg, leg. Good girl. Better. Don't sit down. Yep. Let give him a kick. Travel. Energy, energy. Move the canter on up there. Body up. Leg, 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 leg. Good girl. Well done. We're doing all right so far, aren't we?
I'd say he's enjoying himself, wouldn't you?
He's having a great time. We've jumped the chicana loads of times. That was the one that we were a bit worried about.
It was.
And
I got close every time, but we've just decided that's how I like it.
Well, Banksy actually finds it easy because it's getting a little bit closer because the ground line, or I was saying to Tina, you've got to think of the ground line as your friend.
Yeah.
Because actually the ditch is immaterial. As long as you're confident enough, it should help you out.
Yeah, and it did. He was definitely using it to his advantage, wasn't he?
Definitely.
I was concerned about him drifting right all the time, but you said it's because he knows we're turning right afterwards. He's clever.
Because he's so clever. That's his biggest problem. Energy, come on.
Good boy. Good chat.
Energy.
Good boy. That is better.
Forward power support. Eyes up. Better. Well done.
I'll give you a sweaty hug. Do you want one?
Of course. That was very
I know
good,
it smelled
wasn't
very nice.
That was very good.
Yeah, I'm really pleased. Thank you for pushing me.
Very positive.
I needed it.
Very positive. Just needs
I
to
did
be
have a
really
little wobble
positive.
at the start, didn't I?
Yeah, just a little bit.
No tears though.
No tears.
That's a positive.
No tears. Well, no tears, and we kind of just then we moved on and we got going.
We
and then it
ignored
was
the
better.
issue and worked on other stuff, and then
And then
came
back to the issue, and it was
Yeah.
good.
I don't think we actually captured the issue, I didn't intentionally leave it out, guys. It might be on my headcam thing, but I don't think you filmed me stop, did you?
No. I don't like filming things like
We've
that.
discovered that when Tina says no, Banksy says no. Yeah?
Well, Banksy also, when Tina's put all the bits in place to make it so he can do it, he says yes. So we need to make sure that you have all the bits in place so you make his job as easy as possible. That's the whole point. That's your job.
Because he wants to do it, and he wants to
No,
please.
he loves it.
It's when Tina goes, oh, I'm not sure, and he goes, oh, if you're not sure, I'm not sure.
Yeah, exactly. Positive on those last few
Positive.
strides, and making sure you've got the energy in the first place.
Fab.
Very good.
Thank you. We'll keep it short and sweet because that's all it needs to be.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Thank you for giving up your time.
No worries.
On your holly bob. And thank you, Launceston, for the hire of the course. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it was great. Really good.
Good.
And the ground was great.
Yeah, it was great. Tina needn't have worried about it too. Although we have had rain in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop giving yourself excuses, Tina. Right, thank you, Simon, and no doubt we'll see you on H&C very, very soon.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. And where are you heading next with your horses?
Where am I heading next? Upton. Show jumping this weekend and then Upton next week.
Yeah, see, you do a bit of both, don't you?
Yeah, I love
Are
a
you
bit of
like you're loving your high show jumping?
Oh, I love it.
I've
Yeah, I
seen it.
really enjoy it. Really enjoy
Yeah,
it.
I'm enjoying it.
Hickstead was really good fun.
Oh, I bet it was.
I'd love to be at Bicton because they've got a 2-week show.
They have, haven't they? Oh,
That would be
maybe
fun.
next year.
Maybe next year.
Right, that is Sir Banksy. All washed off, de-studded, hydrated, loaded up, and we're ready to get back on the road. Just realised though, I am actually running so much later than I anticipated. Bless Simon. We were out there a lot longer than we had initially said or planned to be, and I am meant to be doing an Insta Live with Jenny on H&C Instagram at 2 o'clock, which is in an hour's time. And Launceston, oh, where's my keys, is about an hour and 15-minute drive from home. So I realised it's going to be a lay-by jobby, which means add blue refill. Okay, refill soon, 1,000 miles it says. It means that I need to get speedying on, get to a shop, pick up some more water because that has gone warm from me leaving it in the car, get hydrated myself, and get on the Insta Live where we are talking all things All-Star Academy. Now, I do have some news that I want to share with you guys about that. I've had to keep it hush-hush and stum for the past few months. However, I am now able to share it. I'm sure some of it will be spilled on the live in an hour's time. However, I have been contemplating making a video a bit like Meggie has, going through my All-Star Academy audition, which was over 5 years ago now, which is absolutely insane. Sorry, a car was about to drive past and I'm like, hi, I'm vlogging. It's mad to think that it was February 17 that I made my audition and applied to be on the show. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then the All-Star Academy, which aired in 16, 17 and 18, or was it 19? Might have been 16, 17 and 19. basically is running again this year. The applications are in video format. It has opened. I will put all the information in the description box below, but also go and check out Meg's video because she has shared her audition videos from the 2 years that she auditioned to get in it, and also her thoughts and top tips on how to make your audition video yourself if you should wish to try and be on the show itself. I believe it's 8 contestants, but I will find out. Goodness me, I am sweaty. I just saw myself in that screen then I realised how red and hot I look. Right, I'm going to stop blabbing. I might make a video on a similar sort of format as Meg's, sharing my cringy video audition from 2017. It is still on my YouTube, so if you want to go and see it, it's my first ever upload on the channel. I'm pretty sure it's public and not private, so you can go check it out, or you can wait patiently until I do a reaction similar to Meg, because I actually really enjoyed watching hers, so I thought maybe I will do one myself too. And in that video I will also spill a bit more about my involvement in the show this year. Don't even know if I'm allowed to say when it's being filmed, so I best stum for now. Get on the road, and yeah, super chuffed with today's session, as I've already said with Simon. Super grateful to him for calling in on his way home, bless his heart, and training us. We definitely both worked hard, as you can see, and yeah, highs and lows, couple of lows at the beginning, but just my headspace, my mindset, me not thinking I'm capable, when actually, when I do ride properly, I am capable. I just need to tell myself that, especially 3 strides out from a fence. Gonna not dwell on the negatives, picking to choose lots of positives. We've jumped that scary trainer numerous times. I need to go and look at the footage because I know that'll make me feel like, yes, we did it. But yeah, I was going to air what I've planned. I don't think I want to. I think I'm going to keep it to myself for a minute, but I am sticking with eventing. I'm going to show jump and event. I'm going to do a bit of both. Simon does a bit of both, so I'm going to do a bit of both too. And Cameron does a bit of both as well, so yay to that. And I just need to take the pressure off and enjoy it and stick to putting what I'm practicing in training into competition mode. Oh my goodness, this is nearly 5 minutes long. Right, I need to get on the road. Thank you for watching as always. Like, comment. Oh, I've got something exciting coming up next Monday too. Not sharing that now because this is going to time out. Need to be going. Speak to you all soon. Like, comment, subscribe if you don't already, and thank you for your support as always, and see you in my next video. Or on the Instagram Live in what's going to be 50 minutes time now. Bye!
Energy!